Hey guys, how's it going? Eli here, back with another video where today we're going to be having a conversation about some news that's pretty massive in my personal opinion in regards to Pokemon Go and some of the cards that we officially know are going to be in the set, as well as what the art designs are going to look like. Without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So as always, getting it out the way, we're doing weekly giveaways each and every week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday are the ways in which you can enter by commenting and liking down below. On top of that as well, be subscribed to the YouTube channel. There's going to be 3 winners in total. Each winner is going to be receiving 12 Brilliant Star booster packs. And like I said before, since you can comment on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday's videos, that allows you for 3 entries. And then on top of that as well, you have 3 opportunities to win. So a lot of opportunities to enter, a lot of opportunities to win. Once we hit 5,000 subs as well, then we're going to increase that package amount of how many we're going to be giving out altogether. But now that I have gotten that out of the way, jumping into today's topic. So there's a couple of statements that I kind of want to make in regards to this, and this is going to be geared towards Pokemon Go, but it's some points I want to make about Astral Radiance and kind of my fear of the set. So basically, for those who don't know, there's been a lot of speculation in regards to the Pokemon Go set. A lot of people were very fearful that it could potentially be, including myself, something of like a Detective Pikachu set. There was not much information as far as we knew about it at the time. We just, of course, knew that, hey, Pokemon Go set is coming out. We have no clue what's going to be in it or what it looks like. And now we have a little bit of a sneak peek on what it is. So the set will feature 78 cards before Secret Rares. Cards mentioned but not shown include Radiant Venusaur, Radiant Charizard, and Radiant Blastoise, Dragonite V-Star, and Melmetal V Max. As you can see as well right now, there is a Mewtwo V and V-Star card officially revealed. You can also see the Pokemon Go Elite Trainer box and what it's going to look like. Here is the Pokemon Center exclusive design. Here are some of the other items that you can also potentially purchase. Some of the team specialty boxes, we were wondering what that was going to look like. Kind of made sense that it was going to look like this. You've got an Executor V, and then here, probably my favorite item to be revealed so far, is the Radiant Eevee Pokemat premium box. So basically, it has a Pokemon, whoopsie, why is it showing an ad? It has a pin for the Eevee, a shiny Eevee, a promo card of a Radiant Eevee, which Radiant, for those people that don't know, is just a shiny card basically at this point. And then it has, of course, a bunch of packs, and then a playmat, which, as you can see, is of a shiny Eevee with a bunch of crystals around it in the woods. I think that is absolutely stunning, gorgeous. Here's some of the other tins you could also have. Has a Pikachu with a gift on top of it. Here's, of course, the Go mini tins that we can see. Absolutely gorgeous design on the mini tins. You guys know I'm a huge fan of that. But yeah, I mean, as far as what we see in the set right now, as well as what we know is going to be in the set, I think that we can kind of squash any sort of speculation in regards to, is this set going to flop? I think that one point I really want to make, and I think it's extremely important, like extremely important, is this is the first time we're ever in the history of Pokemon going to have, to my knowledge, a shiny Blastoise as well as a shiny Venusaur card in existence. Like, we've never had that. Like, you're talking going back to the Neo sets, you had a shining Charizard, never had a shining Venusaur or Blastoise. You're talking about Hidden Fates, always was the shiny Charizard. Champion's Path, shiny Charizard. Shining Fates, shining Charizard. I can keep going on. Shining Legends, it didn't have any of the 3 of them. So it's just every single shiny set. Oh, actually, that's a lie. That's a lie. There is one other set that actually does have the shinies. That is a lie. Black and White actually is the only set that's done that, to my knowledge. So going all the way back to Black and White, that is the last set that's actually done it. So, because of course, as well, you have Dragon Frontiers, which had the shiny Charizard, but you didn't have the 3 shiny starters, like a star variation of it. Obviously, as well in the Diamond and Pearl era, wasn't a shiny variation of any of the 3 starters, to my knowledge. However, of course, in the Black and White era, they did introduce the shiny starters. So, I mean, we can double check and just see real quick, just because I want to make sure that I'm not putting my foot in my mouth. But as far as Blastoise cards go, I think we should only see one shiny. Yep, Plasma Storm was the set that did introduce it, but other than that, not a single shiny card outside of that. Once again, you've got Venusaur. Venusaur card. Once again, it's more than likely, I assume, going to be in Plasma Storm. Wow, actually, wait a minute. It doesn't look like Plasma Storm actually did include that card either as a shiny. So I think this is going to be a first for Venusaur, but not a first for Blastoise. So that is, I think regardless of what you want to think of it, this is big news. Yeah, so look, it was only the Charizard and the Blastoise. So yeah, it's never happened for Venusaur, ever. We have never seen a shiny Venusaur card. I think this is going to be absolutely insane. And I don't think I'm being hyperbolic when I say that. Obviously, we don't know what the rest of the set looks like. So we're going to, gotta hold our reserves in regards to, all right, is this set going to be one of the best sets of the year? Or is this set going to be slightly above Shining Fates? Like, we don't know that. But just so we know currently that there is going to be a shiny Blastoise, which we haven't seen since Plasma Storm, and a shiny Venusaur, which we have never seen ever in the history of Pokemon. I think that is going to really set this set up for success. On top of that as well, Mewtwo is a huge anchor card. We know Mewtwo is going to be involved. Dragonite, once again, a really strong card for a lot of people wanting to collect. That's going to be a super popular one. So I think that the possibilities for this set and it just being extremely popular, extremely high demand, I think it's limitless at this point. Of course, when you take a look at the card designs, you ask yourself for the general cards, is this something that turns you off when you're talking about normals? No, it's a fine variation, especially when you take a look at Mewtwo V and V-Star. It just looks like general V and V-Star designs. Doesn't look anything crazy. Obviously, you take a look at that Eevee and you say to yourself, okay, this Eevee card is gorgeous. It's not like they're going off the cuff here. However, one thing I will say is it does have a Pokemon Go stamp to my knowledge. I don't know how that's going to change things for people, kind of like how Celebrations, people were, kind of left with a bitter taste in their mouth in regards to the Celebration stamp for English. They like the Japanese one more. Who knows what that's going to kind of look like. Also, you see the Melmetal does not have it, but there also is an alternate art of the Melmetal that does have it. This one right here. So it really is going to be interesting to see which cards are going to have the stamps and which ones aren't. So either way, though, my complete pessimism of the set, because I was very much of hope for the best, prepare for the worst mentality for the set. I think that's really just started to become very hopeful in the upcoming future when the set does release, which is going to be July 1st. So we're literally about 2 months away basically at this point from the set being released. And here's something that I'm very fearful of, and this is going to transition into the next kind of main point and topic of discussion, because we can easily go over this set right now in under 10 minutes. What I'm more afraid of is what's going to happen to Astral Radiance. I think two things, and we can talk about the speculation of this because I obviously discussed this in our last video. But one, I think Fusion Strike is an underrated set. I don't think it's like a top tier set by any means, but I think it's gotten a lot more hate than it deserves. I think the reason for that is because when you have a set such as Evolving Skies get followed up like a set like Celebrations, and then you have Fusion Strike, and then follow that up with Brilliant Star, you have all your people, you have like all the consumers, including myself, of course, just people buying into the hobby, that's wait and spend all their money on Evolving Skies, Celebrations, and then they get spending fatigue, and then rather than saying, hey, I'm going to get some Fusion Strike, they're like, I'm going to pass on Fusion and I'm going to wait for Brilliant Star and just save my money because that set looks more interesting. So you saw that kind of happen a lot, which is why I feel like it got overlooked, because it's really a victim of like its time in regards to when it was, you know, printed compared to the other sets around it. Now you take a look at a set like Astral Radiance, you have Brilliant Star, of course, was the set prior to that. Then you got Astral Radiance. Then, of course, on top of that as well, there's now the release of Pokemon Go, which is a set that's coming out literally a month after. So what are the odds that people are actually going to care about this set? Not to mention, we haven't even seen the full set list of Astral Radiance yet. Like, the fact that we're already seeing cards that are going to be in Pokemon Go before we even know what the full set list of Astral Radiance, it has me fearing that Astral Radiance as a set is mainly going to be printed specifically for competitive viability. And the reason why I say that is, as I mentioned before, the low print run of the set itself, it just makes me feel like they're gearing up more towards Pokemon Go and then doing reprints for other sets such as Evolving Skies. And so what you're more than likely going to see is an extremely low print run, I apologize, for Astral Radiance. You're going to see some Evolving Skies reprints. You got Brilliant Stars reprints. I'm expecting to receive my booster boxes today. I didn't get a large allocation, so I've already sold most of them pretty quickly once I made the announcement that I did have Brilliant Star. And then of course, as I mentioned before, expectation is more than likely we're going to see a reprint of Evolving Skies sometime in May. No evidence for that, just a personal belief based on what the Pokemon Company has done historically, especially considering we still have Worlds right around the corner. So who knows if they're going to try and bring down the prices, because there are a ton of competitively viable cards that are expensive in that set. Then on top of that as well, now you're having Pokemon Go, which is going to be revealed, which has just been revealed, and you're telling me that they're not going to print the set, which is going to be in extremely high demand. So there's just so many things that I would really say that lead me to believe that Astral Radiance is in a lot of trouble. But of course, considering the fact that it's going to be such a low print run, I think that might be a good thing for it. Because as I mentioned before, if there's a low demand for a set, but there's a low supply, then the value of the set is going to balance out. And so if they're more focused on currently the more demand sets, and they're saying we're going to, put Astral Radiance on the back burner for wave 2, wave 3, and we're only going to do one wave, then I really think this will give value to the set so that you'll still be able to gain value off of it in the short to medium term in regards to it potentially increasing in value a lot faster than, let's say, a Fusion Strike set did, which had its wave 1, 2, and a third wave come out all within the span of the same month, versus this one's only going to have one. So it from an investment perspective, from a competitive viability perspective, I think that it's a good thing for the set. But overall, I feel like it's literally just going to be stepped over both by the consumer and the Pokemon Company, quite frankly. So it's definitely something that is upsetting to me. I feel like the rollout of the set hasn't been handled properly. I mean, we've got literally less than a month before the set's released in English, and we don't even know what the cards are. We knew for Brilliant Star like 2 months in advance what the set was going to look like. So the fact that we still haven't gotten the full reveal really, really concerns me. Now, of course, there could be some big reveal that they're going to have Charizard, they're going to have Rayquaza, they're going to have Pikachu, and they're just waiting to reveal it because all of a sudden they're going to do a bunch of character drops. But at that point, I feel like it's just getting to a point of where it's just so last second. It doesn't really make sense to me on why they're taking their time on this. So I don't know about you guys though, but just to give you a general sentiment on where my mind is in regards to this, I had a decent amount of Astral Radiance pre-orders for the Pokemon Center ETB because I'm a huge fan of Pokemon Center ETBs. I canceled all of them and then decided to go with the Pokemon Go Center exclusive ETBs, which the cool thing about them is it's going to have a Mewtwo V Full Art promo, if I'm correct. I don't know if I can see what it looks like. I don't think I can see it, but there is going to be a promo card that comes with it that is exclusive to my knowledge. Let's see if we can read up anything about that. But a foil promo card featuring Mewtwo V. Of course, the Pokemon Go Elite Trainer box is going to say that. But let's see if I can pull up a stock image of Pokemon Go V Full Art Mewtwo. And see if we can come up with the image of that. Not able to find the image at this very moment, so I guess what I'll just do right now is I had an image sent to me by one of my moderators, so I'm going to give a shout out to Raheem. We're going to have him show us the image. And this is basically what it looks like. It's going to be a special Mewtwo V Full Art card, kind of like the Charizard card. So it's going to give it some extra value, in my opinion, for the Pokemon Center exclusive ETB. So I don't know if the regular one's going to include the promo. Oh, look, yep. Oh my God, the stock image is literally right there. Well, that's crazy. So, but yeah, so it looks like the regular is also going to include it, but that's an absolutely gorgeous card. It reminds me a lot of like a Charizard V from Champion's Path. This is just going to be a different variation of it. But yeah, like I said, this set comes out literally July 1st. Pre-orders are already available on the Pokemon Center website for PC ETB variations. So definitely be ready for that, because I think the demand for this is going to be extremely high, almost like you saw with Pokemon Center exclusives for Celebration. So I'd be curious to see if they're still up right now. And let's just take a look right now and see if the Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs are still currently available. Go to Elite Trainer boxes, and yeah, they're still available. So I would grab it. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but I'd probably grab them if I were you, because I would not be stunned if these were to go out of stock relatively fast. But who knows? I could be wrong. They could have been heavily printing this, and obviously, as we talked about before, with Millennium Print Group being officially bought out by the Pokemon Company, they could be just printing this into the ground on the site, and so they're trying to prepare for this set more and more, as this demand is going to probably be scaled a lot higher. But just doing a kind of main point and wrap up for the video. Main point is Pokemon Go just released some cards that are going to be revealed. We know there's going to be a Radiant Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise. This is the first time we've ever seen a shiny Venusaur ever in a set. This is the second time we've ever seen a shiny Blastoise in a set. So in my opinion, this is going to make this set absolutely massive. It has a Mewtwo as well, so it's going to have a Dragonite, so it has a lot of anchor cards that are going to make this set absolutely amazing. Second point of the video is this gives me a lot of fear for Astral Radiance as a set. It's only, as far as we know, going to be one wave. It sounds like they're really focusing on getting a ton of print for Pokemon Go so that they can make it as cheap as possible and kind of passing on Astral. It'll be, in my opinion, a bad thing, because it really just overlooks the set, because you had Brilliant Star come out right before it and then Pokemon Go coming after. It kind of is going to be like a Fusion Strike stuck in the middle of a bunch of good sets. However, since it will be low print, it will at least allow itself to have a higher amount of scarcity, so that the value is not going to be completely demolished if they were to print it into the ground. But still, nonetheless, it's kind of a shame that they're just going to walk over a set like this. And then lastly, as mentioned before, in regards to some of the exclusive items, they're including Pokemon Center TCG exclusive ETB for Pokemon Go is available on the site right now. If you are interested in it, of course, you can go on the site and check it out right now. Not financial advice, not financial advisor, but it does come with a really cool Mewtwo V promo card that I think is absolutely gorgeous. So, but as far as it goes, as always, make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and be subscribed to the YouTube channel if you want to enter into our weekly giveaways. We announce the winners on Mondays, and you can comment and like on any of our videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so it allows you to enter in multiple times. On top of that, we have 3 winners each and every week that each will be receiving 12 Brilliant Star booster packs. So 3 opportunities to enter, 3 opportunities to win. So we're just going to keep giving more product away as we continue to grow, and once we hit 5,000 as our next milestone, then we're going to increase the amount of product that we're going to be giving away to you guys. But as far as it goes, a little bit shorter of a video today, but hopefully you guys still found it well, because I think this is pretty massive news in the world of Pokemon, that's for sure. But thank you guys all so much for watching. Until then, I will see you guys on Monday, actually. Sorry, technically Sunday, because we're going to be doing the Roaring Skies break, but I'll see you guys on a pre-recorded video on Monday. Peace.